Good morning students, welcome to your geography class. In the previous video we discussed about chapter 2, that was major landforms of the earth. We discussed what are the different types of landforms, and today we are going to discuss about the mountains. But before that, let us revise whatever we discussed in the previous class. We learnt about how many processes are there. We learnt about two processes, that is endogenic process and exogenic process. Endogenic process refers to the process that occurs inside the earth that leads to the formation of different types of landforms. In exogenic, we learned that whatever happens on the surface of the earth, that is called the external forces, rain, water, air, these all are external forces that helps make a landform. Now what are the different types of landforms that we'll discuss today? So the first type is mountains. Now in today's video we'll learn what are mountains, what are the different types of mountains, how are they formed, we have already learned, but we are going to learn more about mountains. Now mountains generally, from childhood we have learned that they look like this. They are conical in shape. Okay? They are conical in shape. They are known as mountains. Now what is the feature of a mountain? This is a plain land. This is a plain land where people live. Where people live. And this is risen above the surface. This is a high risen land above the surface of the earth. From a low level area, it is risen above that area, meaning it is a high land. Okay, and it is conical in shape, triangular in shape. Now what is the feature of a mountain? The feature of a mountain, if you observe, the summit, the topmost part is very pointed, and the top of the mountain is called summit. The summit or the peak, we also call it as peak. The peak is very sharp. And in some mountains we found it round shaped mountains or peak. The peak is very pointed, or we can also say it is very sharp. Now the base, from where the mountain starts, this is the base, the downward portion, the base level, from where the mountain takes its shape. The base is very broad. You can see that the base is very broad and the peak is very pointed, peak is very sharp. So this is one of the features of a mountain. What is its shape? Now, we saw about the peak or the summit is the topmost portion, and the foothills, this is called the foothills, the downward portion, the foothills or the base, we can also call it as base. Now what we need to know, there are ranges of mountains which are called as series of mountains or chain of mountains. What is the actual meaning of a chain? A chain is something that is connected, either connected with person, place or a thing. Suppose chain, the chain in which we tie a dog, that is a metal chain. Okay, and in that chain we see the small metal rings are attached with each other. Same thing happens with the mountains. When the mountains are close to each other, they are attached with each other, they are called mountain range. Example, Himalayas, the Andes, Rockies, the Alps. These all are mountain ranges, meaning many of the mountains are connected to each other. Okay? So that is called mountain range. Example, I already gave you the examples of Himalayas, Alps, Rockies. And where we have only one single mountain, that is considered as a single landmass. Okay? Now, what is a single landmass? A single landmass is one particular mountain. Only one mountain is there. Example, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa is example of one single landmass. But example of mountain ranges can be Himalayas, and in Himalayas we have many mountains. Example, Everest, K2, Kanchenjunga. These all are The mountain range, these all are mountain which is there in Himalayas. Himalayas is a home of many mountains. Okay, so this is the difference between Himalayas and the mountains. Himalaya is a range of mountains, and mountain we call a single mountain. A single landmass will be classified only when we have a single mountain. So that was about mountain range or chain of mountains and single landmass. Okay. Now, since we live in India, we need to know about the different types of Himalayas that we have. The different types of Himalayas which we have: the Greater Himalayas, the Middle Himalayas, and the Lower Himalayas. Okay. We have different names for these, so that we'll discuss in later class. But for now, we just need to understand what is a mountain, how are they formed. They are formed by tectonic movements or the external forces. Okay. So what we learned today, we learned about the different types of landforms. What are mountains? What is a peak? What is a summit? We saw the base is broad. We also learned about what a mountain range is. What is a mountain? Okay. Now, one more thing that we need to know is that a mountain has a steep side. What is a steep side? If you observe, this is the peak, and the pointed part, which we call summit, it has its two sides. It is only the front part that we are seeing. Okay, it is the same from all the sides. Now the sides, its sides are, we can clearly see the sides. Suppose, what is the meaning of steep? Steep is when you stand somewhere and you can go downwards easily. Suppose if you come here, you will have to take no power, no energy is needed to come down. But when you climb it, you need more energy to climb, more strength. But that is not the case with the plains. Plains are flat land. Plains are flat land where you can't go downwards. But if you go and climb a hill, you can easily roll down. Okay, so that is called steep sides, where you can easily go downwards. But that doesn't happen on plains where we live. Suppose if you climb a mountain, climbing a mountain is triangular in shape. So triangular in shape, when you go to the peak and you come down, many people go skateboarding, snowing. Okay, when it snows, people go for skateboarding. Now what is it? People go to a high area and from there they use the skateboard to come down. Why? Because it is steep. Okay, it is coming down slightly coming downwards. That is why people go to a high area to enjoy. But that can't be done on a plain. Why? Because where we are will remain there. We can't go down. We can only go forward or backward. So in the next video, we'll learn about what are the different types of mountains. Fold mountains, block mountains, and volcanic mountains. So for today, please learn and revise whatever is taught. Go through the notes and try to learn the given notes. Thank you. Have a nice day.